Okay, welcome YouTube. Voice is going to sound a bit different because I've got a load of stuff set up and it's like my normal mic has kind of gone, no, I don't want to do this. So we're getting the voice through the Oculus at the moment. First off, the title's a bit clickbaity, I know. We're not going to be playing Dirt Rally 2 in VR because, well, like the title says, it's not there yet, and it doesn't look like it's going to be there. Codemasters has said the typical response of, if people ask for it, then maybe we'll think about it. Which is the same thing they said with Dirt 4 and, well, F1. And I just wanted to kind of like come back to Dirt Rally VR, which we will be playing, and it's kind of later than my normal streams. I've set something else up. You can see, like, over there's my pedals, and my pedals means that there is, in fact... Oh, sorry, moving. Yes. Good. Huh. My feet. Yes. Haha. My feet are in the show. They're in it. They're there. 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 Yeah. Hello. Hello, feet. Great. So that's there. And if you are joining the stream, you can talk and be assigned a silly voice by my wonderful voice bot. I don't know what it's called. It's a bot of some sort that's made by Google.
Says, nice socks.
Thank you. They're like grey and grey. I should have put more effort into those. Darn. Okay, but yeah. What is the message of today and what's behind me there? What can you see there? Oh well, you can see a bit behind there. Right. So, yeah. The basic message of today is, Dirt Rally 2 has been announced. And unless you tell Codemasters, hey, if you want my money, give us some VR. There's a link down in the description that takes you to the announced trailer for Dirt Rally 2. Tell Codemasters if you want, you know, what you want. So if you want Dirt Rally 2 in VR, then go tell them. But for now, this is what we got. I've only played one game so far quickly at the moment. Oh, that's kind of... 1 second, I forgot to do something, I bet. Wheel, activate. If the wheel's not working, then it's going to be a problem. Okay.
Great time says that Rally 2.0 VR is a must.
Yeah, definitely for me, because once you've gone VR, where do you go? You go from VR to real, basically. That's it. There's no other way to go. It's like, computer game, flat screen, yeah, great. 3 monitors, yeah, that's cool. Motion simulators, yeah, that's cool. VR, even better.
Great
Next step up would be driving.
VR ruined my love for TV-based games.
Yeah. And car-based games as well, definitely. It's like... It's just too essential. Right, it's doing funny stuff, is it? Yeah. On a memento, things obviously want to be annoying to me today because that's the way that it goes sometimes. I'm just going to do that. Quit app That'll go there. This is on the home. That should do nicely. Yes, do that. Oh, and then I'm in my home bit.
Great touch.
And then I can go to library.
It was cool to see you on Rec Room.
Yeah, that was cool. I don't go in Rec Room much, I must admit. But it was definitely fun. Right, that's over there. Reset view. Pull that over here. Hopefully now the wheel is working, I hope. Hopefully. Yes! Success. Right. Well, couple of provisos. Dirt Rally was never perfect. One of the things it used to always do is concerning wheels. It used to always dump the settings from my wheel, which is not impressive. So we're just going to have a quick look in here, and you can see straight away my wheel isn't calibrated. So we're going to just quickly do that, and it seems to lose calibration in this game all the time. But that's not as big a deal as you can imagine, because all I'd need to do is go calibrate. It says, okay, just go full lock one way. There's full lock, press the button. Come back to center, which is there, and then go 90 degrees one way. Ba-dum. Then I can just go, okay. Press button, set that to there, and there. And I just press the new button to continue, and that's basically it done. So now, full lock that way, full lock that way, it's got it. And I can go 100% throttle, there's my brake, squeeze, and there's clutch. Good, done, apply. That's what it is to it. Then of course, you'll notice that I actually like my clutch bite point to be about there, so I do have some settings in here, and I can just go boom, 70%, load those in, and what you can see is my foot's going to go part way, and there's 100% clutch. So there's my bite point for my clutch. So I've gone bite point from clutches there. Now I've got that, and I've got my steering set at 70% because I'm not that great, and 70 seems to be okay for me. Right, let's get on with something. Bit of tradition for me, I've got a warm-up lap thing that I do because that's the way we roll. Custom event. Anyone who knows anything about Dirt Rally will know that it wasn't... Oh, hey. Dirt Rally 2 has been announced, but there's a message here. VR has not been announced. No. So it's a bit clickbaity title. I apologise.
I love the hill climb.
See below. Oh, the hill climb is like, oh my god, I can't remember all that thing. This is my first one that I do, is always this. This is my warm-up. We're not going to do morning rain, we're going to take it easy first of all because I'm not that good. Surprise. Yeah, I know. Hopefully that's not boo to me, but boo to the whole no VR. It will come if people ask. There is a link in the description to the release trailer for Dirt Rally VR, Dirt Rally 2. If you want to see VR in it, go tell Codemasters and tell them, look, I'm interested. I will put my money in if you give me what I want. And if what you want is VR, tell them, hey, my money's there if it's got VR. Because otherwise, it doesn't work for me.
We all meet about code masters.
Bug them? No. Tell them what you want, because they're a company, you know, I can't blame them for saying, hey, if there's no profit here, I'm you know, we're not going to do it. Oh, the volume's a little bit loud in this music. Let me just turn that down a bit. A second. Let me get that audio background music. There we go, and replay music down. Everything else I'm having on because it's I need it on.
Joystick Guru says, for sure.
Cool. And don't forget, anybody that's joining the stream, I know I'm starting on a clickbaity thing and a tiny bit ranty in that, you know, I want to see Dirt Rally 2 with VR. I want to see other Codemaster games with VR because they've done such a good job on this. I mean, bugs and all that it's got in this game, it's ferocious. And that is something that, no, I don't want to quit. And that's something that I love. So we're going to just go, yeah. Germany. Yes, sprint. Morning, overcast, night, clear, morning, clear. We're going to do morning, clear. I'm going to do something a little bit that I shouldn't do as well during the stream, because I'm having a laugh. I am going to drive somewhat seriously first of all, while I'm drinking my Coca-Cola. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I'm probably going to have a beer. It's Friday, so that's probably not going to reflect good on my driving. And in fact, I have one sitting there, and I've got 3 ready in the fridge. So let's get on with this. We want to see what this nuts of a game does, because it's an intense game, which is available on PC VR, for Oculus, for Steam, and on PlayStation VR. And it just blew our minds. For my money, the whole game in VR, PlayStation VR, PC VR, they're brilliant. And I want that same thing for the second game, because we deserve it. We deserve it. That'd be awesome. Right, let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right 6 over crest, caution braking, turn acute left, don't cut. Into turn left 4, 250 through dip. Turn hairpin right, don't cut, opens. And turn right 3, don't cut.
Taking it nice and easy.
Into left 6 long.
I haven't driven into a while through here.
Into turn left 4, 80, crest, 80. Right 6 dip, left 6. Right 6, 80, caution jump past junction 100, past junction. Caution braking, turn acute right. Turn hairpin left, don't cut. 150 through dip. Turn right 1.
Here we go.
Into turn right 1, ditch outside, narrows. 100 through dip, past junction. 100 over crest. 100.
I love this.
Caution, keep left. Into right 5, immediate turn square right, don't cut. 80. Turn hairpin left, 80. Turn hairpin left, don't cut, 80. Turn square right, don't cut.
Terrible driving,
Into
so...
turn acute left, don't cut. Into turn right 4, half long. 400 past junction. And
I love the roar of these engines.
Into turn right 1, don't cut. And left 5 continues for 80. 100 through dip. Right 6.
Oh yeah.
And crest. 500. Double caution braking deceptive, turn right 1. Into turn right 3, don't cut, down. Keep in, rocks on exit, 100.
I don't know how to heel and toe properly. I'm trying to learn. So, not only am I messing up, I'm messing up in new ways. That was not a little flick. That was terrible.
To finish.
But simply fun. Just too much fun. Though on this steering wheel, it's feeling a little bit on the PC side. It's not as forceful. That or maybe I've managed to burn a motor out. I don't know. But you can see that's a first start. So yeah, if you're just joining the stream, hi, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, there's a subscribe button somewhere, like and things like that. I know the title is a bit clickbaity. It's for a good cause because Dirt Rally 2 is coming. It should be here in February, I believe. But Codemasters have once again done the kind of, well, you know, if you want VR, then yeah. Maybe we'll think about it. So, in the description, there is a link through to the release trailer for Dirt 2, and just tell Codemasters that if you want Dirt Rally in VR, then tell them, hey, I want this in VR. I'm willing to pay for it. You know, they're a company. Companies listen to, here is profit. People say, hey, we want the VR. They did such a good job with this game, which is Dirt Rally 1.
Great tantrum.
That, you know,
seems to be a no-brainer.
I know. I'm having a hard time as well nowadays with the whole concept that basically I don't know too many games now that are being made where they don't have VR when it comes to driving on the PC side. On the PSVR side, it's a lot more starved for content. On the PC side, though, you have Project Cars. That has VR. Project Cars 2. That has VR. Assetto Corsa. That has VR. iRacing. That has VR. What's the other one? There's another one beginning with R. That has VR too. The new upcoming Assetto Corsa Competizione, that's going to get VR in early access in about 2 weeks' time. And that's in early access. Why would all the other car sim making companies put VR in there? Well, it's basically because people are starting to get more VR headsets out there. I mean, there are 3 million.
Says, what up, dude?
Hey, the drunk gamer. I might be getting drunk as well later during this stream. Might mention that. There's a beer. I'm almost out of non-alcoholic drink. and it's the start of the stream. So I may open an alcoholic drink soon, so that could be fun. Driving plus drink is always wrong in real life. But this isn't real life, this is VR, so we can do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. I think we'll cheers it. There we go. Where's my... Ba-da-ba-bum. We will open one of these. I'm not sponsored, so I get no money from that. If you happen to see... Oh, come on. Hello. It's not a very good bottle opener. So, yeah. Cheers.
Our drunk gamer says, drinking and driving in VR is great. I love it.
Yes, as long as it's only in VR, never do it in real life. Right, we're going to get into some rallies. So, I'm open for requests of cars. What cars, what tracks do you want to see me drive? I will drive them and probably mess them up severely. But I'm going to have a good time doing it. And that's the whole point. This is a game, it's good fun. Whether you're good at it, bad at it, or
Our drunk gamer.
drink driving in it.
Only in VR. Scout honor.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Because it would be very bad the other way. So, yeah. Choices peoples. What do you want to see me drive?
Says, what's the wide track with all the big jumps? I love that track.
Wide track with all the big jumps sounds a little bit like Finland.
Group B on hill climb. Wahaha.
What? Group B on hill climb. Well, Drunk Gamer got in there first with big jumps, which is going to be Finland. Don't know which one though. We want to sprint. We're going to keep it kind of light to start with. What car? What car? So Drunk Gamer, this one's your choice. So what car are we going with? And you know, there's like
Our drunk gamer says, your guess is better than mine. It's all dirt though.
It is all dirt though. But what car, dude? Because I don't have the all cars, all tracks loaded, so I can't put one of the hill climbers in this, which would be amazing.
R4.
R4. Okay. Impreza or Lancia? Mitsubishi Subaru. Are we Mitsubishi or are we Subaru? Do we have a Boxster engine? Or do we have a straight 4? I usually prefer Lancers over Imprezas, but I thought you'd go for Impreza. Yep. So, we're taking the Impreza. I'm more of a Mitsubishi person than a Subaru person, but I do like the sound of the Subaru engines, but I've always liked Mitsubishi more. Right, Finland. Hello, Finland. There can be some amazing fun in this. Also, on the PEC, how that guy will VR.
Hey, drunk gamer and tantrum, winking face.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, it's...
And the press.
Oh, let's go that.
Left 6 over bump. And continue for 100 over jump.
In case you're wondering about the
Right
clip
4 over long crest.
Beatty title,
40.
that's real. Oh my god, it's so loud.
It's a left 6 over 100. Left 2.
It's really loud in my ears. I don't know how loud it is on stream, but it's really, really loud in my ears.
80, small crest, 120.
Oh yeah, this is no pod track 2. Fantastic game of VR, says Salsa Socks. Da drunk gamer, says very loud.
Very loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. Ah!
Da drunk gamer, says
A little bit.
tat.
Hey, tat, 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 Rewinding my voice.
Crest.
In a bit.
And right 5 times 4, long and opens over crest. And left 6 through dip. Into crest jump 100. Caution long crest jump, immediate left 4, half long. Crest jump, crest 100, left 5 over crest, into care right 2. And left 6 through dip. Into right 6. 80 past junction.
Yes! I'm counting that as fine.
Times 3 half long. 60. Right 5 half long. And left 5 long. Over crest. 60. Right 3 long over bumps. 40. Caution right 4 over crest. Stay right and line. Into right 4 over crest jump maybe. Don't cut. 80. Care left 6 long over crest. And left 3 half long. Opens past junction. 250 line through dip. Right 4 long over crest. 130.
Da drunk gamer, says Anne.
Wow.
Da drunk gamer, says big VR plans now, guys.
Hopefully. But message for today is, yeah, Dirt Rally 2 is coming, but there's no plan for VR. I'm not worried about time, we're repairing that puncher. Let's do this. So, you know, we've got to kind of tell Codemasters that, yeah, we want it.
200. Left 5 long, over crest, jump maybe, keep in. 150, care, right 4 over crest. Jump maybe past junction, don't cut. 100, left 5 long, over 2 small crest. 80, long crest. Right 3, half long. Caution middle over big jump. Right 6, crest. 40, left 4, half long, over crest, don't cut, 80. Right
Was
5
that
over
4
crest, jump
or
maybe,
3?
don't cut, 60. Caution line over jump, 120. Right 4 long, opens over bump, and tightens, 40, left 4 long. Opens into turn square left, long, don't cut. 60, right 6 past junction, crest, 80 through dip.
Wow.
Tantrum.
Left 5 over crest, 100.
I need to quiet it down.
And care, middle over crest
I'm
jump.
going to get the volumes turned down, I think, in a
And
minute.
bump, 60,
Wow.
crest jump. 40, left 5 long, keep in, opens over crest, 100. Right 4 long, past junction. 60 over small crest. Care, left 6 through dip and continues over crest jump, 40. Right 5 half long, 80. Middle over crest, 150 through dip. Middle over crest jump, 200. Right 4 half long, over crest jump maybe. 100. Left 6 long, 200 through dip. To finish.
That was dreadful, sorry. Wow. Okay, so fantastic. No more VR for you. Played some Blind and got Creed review uploading now. Cool, dude. So yeah, anybody who's in the channel who doesn't know, Tatastic Gamer VR, he's got a channel which you can find from my main channel. Point for tonight is, of course, Dirt Rally 2 is coming, but there's no support for VR. And what do you want? Well, personally, I want to see VR in the game.
Nice.
Alright. No, I don't want to restart. I want to go back. Cool. Oh yeah, Creed, boxing.
Drunk gamer.
Looks very hot and sweaty.
I hurt so good. Face with tears of joy.
Yeah, the shadow boxing is real. There is a reason why shadow boxing is definitely a form of exercise. Wow. Let's turn some of these audios down a good amount, because that is like seriously. Oh.
Tatastic Gamer VR says, very odd. Suppose they'll know the stats for VR mode. Maybe not so high user base.
True, but when they actually basically, when they brought out this patch, the first one was on PC, then they brought it to PSVR, and I'm pretty sure it's done pretty well.
An hour a night the past 3 nights. Did you know there is side stomach muscles, face with tears of joy? Great tantrum.
Yes.
Says.
I know there is. My voice chat is actually low. Well, this one is not that voice chat. This is that's in-game voice chat. So if my voice chat is actually low, I can fix that by doing -2. Give me -2.
Joystick Guru says. Tat drunk TT. Da drunk gamer says. Does Beat Saber make you sure salsa? Da drunk gamer says. Saw.
Yeah, it can do if you're pushing it hard. You do have to do that really quite vigorous on Beat Saber to end up really hurting.
Joy waving hand.
Let's turn my voice up a little bit. Voice should be a little bit higher there.
1-to-1 tracking.
Yeah. On here, yes, 1-to-1 tracking on the wheel. Oh, 1-to-1 tracking. Oh, you mean on Beat Saber? Definitely. But also 1-to-1 tracking on here and Beat Saber. Yeah. Right.
Tantrum says. Not your voice. The computer voice louder.
Not my voice. Oh, the computer voice louder. You guys want to hear you more. I see.
Da drunk gamer says. Alright, dude. Like number 2. Nice setup with the racing game, like the foot camera. Haha.
Thank you. I made some extra effort. There are footsies this time. Oh, I can see that. Oh, that's gone a bit off. That's a bit better. Oh. Yeah, I've got like 3 loads of green screen going on around here.
Smiling face with sunglasses. DA drunk gamer is smiling face with sunglasses on coming fist.
Take it easy, the drunk gamer. Yeah, go find the drunk gamer on YouTube as well. So that's really cool. Right. Hopefully the bot is now sounding in a good place as well, and we should be good to go. Hopefully that balance works a bit better. Oh, but now my controls don't. Sad face. Steering wheel doesn't work now. No! Right. Yes, got it. Figured out. Right, let's go for another one. Somebody said hill climb section B. I'm so not used to the hill climb. That means that I'm basically gonna die very quickly. Let's try it anyway. You gotta give the people what they want. People want hill climb, they're gonna get hill climb. So, who wanted the hill climb? Yeah, I was saying, fantastic. Yeah, see, the odds of way back, the stats of way back when, for VR, well, when this game released, there was less headsets out there. I mean, you were talking, what, about 500,000 PSVRs? About that sort of area, maybe 1 million. Now there are over 3 million PSVRs, and then there's the PC side as well, which has also increased by quite an amount over the last 2 years. So, and as an excuse, pretty much every other PC-based car sim is doing it. They have an engine, they have a game engine, which is capable because it's based from the same engine. So they've done some of the major work already. Okay, one stage.
Drink driving.
Yeah, it's very bad, but it's in VR, so we can get away with it. Sector 2. We're doing Sector 2. It's very, very bad, but it's VR, so we can do it, and we're going to see just how much worse I get. Which, let's face it, I'm not good at this game. Well, I got better than I used to be, but, yeah. Right. Are we going to do old school or new school? I think I want to keep old school, actually.
Says, I'm excited for more info on the Oculus Quest.
Oh yeah, the Oculus Quest. I want to see how it comes out in terms of the delivery power, because it's still going to be, you know, a Snapdragon in there. It's still mobile processors, but you do have the thing of no tether. That freedom can be very, very good and immersive. And we all know how immersive VR is anyway. So, I think we're going to go with the... should we go with the Quattro? I mean, it's a Quattro. It's amazing. I'm going with the Quattro. I know this is a pig of a car to handle as well. So, I'm going to crash big with this. Just saying. Especially since this track... Oh.
Super hot and moss on it, exciting.
Yeah, that's going to be good for it. Definitely. Especially if people's first experiences are with Oculus Quest. I mean, it gives that 6 degrees of freedom. You've got hand presence. The way they've set the lenses out looks like the lenses are going to see all the way back to an angle way back there. So you should always keep your hands in track. So if they manage to do that and get that tracking locked in really nice, in a standalone form factor, it's going to work. Of course, if Dirt Rally 2 was in VR, that would work too. Just saying. I'm not going on any particular angle here at all, am I? Except possibly sideways at some point in here. And possibly off a cliff, maybe. Insane car! Need to restart set my view a bit. There we go. Wrong gear. Oops. I swear. It's falling. It was like that when I got here. Just stupid amounts of power with this car. All the understeer. Quattros kind of did that whole understeer thing, you know. Oops. I didn't break anything. That's amazing. Oops, a little bit too much. Let's reverse. Reverse. I'm turning that around too fast. It's a crazy car. Nuts car. Oh! That's a rock. Oh. Let's take this a little easier. But yeah, tactic, the quest. Super Hot, I think, will be fabulous in it. Scary car. Small run. That's a good job. That's a small run. I was terrible. I was dreadful. Dreadful. Over a minute off the pace. Over a minute off the pace. Well, even not if the pace. Look at that. That's okay. It's all good fun. Right, I'm just going to go straight into something else as well, because that's what we're here to do. I might have to turn on fan. I'm sorry if that makes too much noise. Please tell me if it does. But it's getting hot in here already, because the heat builds with all the lights and the wheel and the computer doing what it needs to do. Right, where are we going? We're going to go to... Yes. We're going to go into a normal rally. I think we need to show some Wales. We're going to try Wales. Because Wales is always challenging. And rain is really going to kill my computer. Because I still don't have my newer graphics card yet. Which should hopefully be here. Maybe the end of this coming week. Or maybe the week after. I don't know. Nvidia, sort it out. But we're going to do Wales. And of course, anybody coming into the stream who's new, you know, subscribes, likes, we all like that. And leave comments when you're doing this. But there is a link in the description that will take you to the video, Codemasters video for the release of Dirt Rally 2, which, as my title says, VR. It's not there yet. So, we need to tell Codemasters that if you, like I, want to see VR in the game, tell them, hey, yeah, I want this game in VR. And then they can go, the numbers are starting to weigh up a little bit more. Right, let's see. Vote for that. Wales, long. We're just going to close my eyes and hope for the best. It's going to be that one. Long. Forest. Okay. It's going to be there. But yeah, Oculus Quest. Super Hot, I think, is going to be amazing if you've got some good space to play that in a really nice big space without the tether. That is going to be, well, super hot. Moss, yeah. Should be interesting if Beat Saber also goes to Quest. So I think if Beat Saber goes to Quest, it'll sell like hotcakes, because there's so many people who haven't played Beat Saber who want to play Beat Saber, and it'll be another one of those good intros into VR for people, because motion sickness in that is going to be more minimal, and it's a really great game. And good impressions of VR is always helpful. But let's play this. I like the 60s cars, but we're going to do a crazy car, because I'm basically drinking as well as doing rally driving, which is never good at mix. We're going to do a crazy car. A car that I should never ever drive around here.
Saber on Quest would be great.
Yep. And of course, we all know what else would be great in VR. Dirt Rally 2. But I'm going to drive now in Dirt Rally 1, which has VR, this crazy Lancia Stratos. What? Mid-engine V6, stupid amounts of power going through the rear wheel tyres on this. This type of car should never have been a rally car, because it just wants to chew you up and spit you out. And we're going to do this in Wales, with nice amounts of mud and overcast weather. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Let's do it. Come on, Stratos. Look at this bad boy. We wanna... Oh, no. There we go. That's more comfy. We ready? For the Stratos effect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left 6 and right 5 long over crest, continues past junction. To care left 6 past junction. Left 3 through gate, water splash.
The back end wants to come out already.
Left 4. Into left 6 over jump.
I can't see nothing.
3 continues over jump. Right 1 long, tight stone cut.
I'm off-road, I think.
To a cube left on post inside, 60. Caution, keep mid over jump.
Come on.
Splash. Left 4 through gate.
The back end on this. From understeer to oversteer like nobody's business. We're going to take it nice and easy through here. Oh, the sound of that engine. It wants to go sideways. Oh.
Left 6, crest bump, right 2, long pitch inside.
Crest would definitely sell some headsets with
Crest,
face
right 6, left 6, right 6 over crest, bump, 10 through there.
I'll have to read that in a minute, Will. I can't hear you over the roar of this damn Lancia. It's so loud.
And right 4 long.
Oh! Oh!
Into right 6 past junction.
Wrong way. I'm sure it said immediate square left. Ah, there's the square left.
Into right 4 over crest.
It was right turn into immediate square left. My mistake.
Right 5, keep in. Left 2.
Oh, no, it's all going wrong. Get it together, Salsa.
Right 6, into left 6. Into right 3 long.
That back end! Oh my god. It's a monster car. It wants to go sideways. It does want to go sideways and kick the back out.
80 down. Turn square right. Right 6. Into left 4 half long, keep in. Into left 2, keep in. Right 5 long, 100. Right 1 long. Into left 6.
No, no, no.
Puncture left rear.
I broke my door.
Into right 3. Into left 2 long.
And I repaired the puncture because I'm not too bothered at the moment.
5.
It's not my career mode, so that's fine.
Right 3 over crest. 60 left over crest. Right 4 don't cut 60. 6 long over crest. Into care right 4 long. logs.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, ho, ho.
Right 6 half long, 60 over crest. Caution, keep left over crest. Into right 4 long. Into left 1 long. Into right 6. Into left 6 over bumps. Into right 4 continues over crest. Into left 660 past junction.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh no! Oh, I'm driving so bad now. But it's so good fun.
Into left 6.
And I stalled it. Reverse. Doesn't like to go backwards, this.
Immediate turn heavy left. Into left 4 long.
I'm driving so bad, come on. I'll get it together now. That way, that way, that way, that way. I can't hear his voice over the roar of the engine.
Into right 660 over crest.
Right 660 over crest, okay.
Into left 3 tight over crest.
Right 3 over crest.
Right 6 into care left 6 keep mid over jump. So right 4 long. Into caution left 6 long. Right 5 and right 5 long into left 6 long over crest. Into right 6 half long. Gate, crest and left 5 long. Into right 440 gate. Right 640. Left 6. Into right 3 long 40. Right 5 into 80 over crest. Right 3. Into left 5 over crest, continue, tight to 4, keep right over jump, maybe, left 6, right 6, keep left over jump maybe, right 5 long, into caution, left 6, big jump, right 4, left 6, 40 bump, right 3 long past junction, into left 6 crest jump, right 5 long, 60. Long, keep in. Caution, keep right over jump. Left 6. And right 2 long. Into left 3 long. Into right 6 long. Into right 3. Left 6. Right 4 crest. Left 4 long, keep in 100.
Oh no! I'm alive! My engine might not be for long. There's smoke coming out the back. Overdid it. Oh. There's the end. I can see the end. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, I can see what you're saying now. That bulky, Beat Saber. Beat Saber on Quest definitely sells some headsets. Yeah, I think it probably would. Let's face it, Beat Saber on pretty much anything is gonna sell something.
Says, yeah, it would will. Anyhow, I better get into bed. It was a late one last night and out tomorrow. Catch you all later.
Take care.
Gamer VR says, cheers FPR for the stream salsa.
Thanks for dropping by, Tadtastic, and anybody who hasn't, go check out Tadtastic's channel. There is, I think Tadtastic has one on my main homepage, and it'll be a link at the top right there on the featured page. You can also find definitely some stuff around on the Twitter and stuff, but yeah, go check out him and other VR and PSVR streamers. Tadtastic does a mix of different things.
Says, later, Tadtastic.
Right. Let's do another one. If you've got a request for a track and car, tell me and I'll try and do it. I'll fail miserably because I'm getting back into this after a while, and I've been doing so much project cars too as well that driving off this way is wow. Plus blink driving, it doesn't match. But it's VR, so I'm allowed. Just because it's VR. If it was real life, then just no. But it also illustrates the point of how bad you get.
VR says, are you gonna pick up the best headset?
I'm thinking about it because the Tether 3 thing is definitely a pull, but the PC side is more of a thing. You know, I don't have huge amounts of space anyway. Having that mobility, that Tether 3 means that you could basically go somewhere else with an amount of space that you couldn't normally go into.
VR.
So that could be cool.
I'm really tempted. I want to see more games though.
Yeah, there's supposed to be about 50 games releasing for it. But a game that we do know that's not releasing on it is Dirt Rally 2, because it's not got VR in it yet. So, people, hit links down below to go tell Codemasters that, yes, if you want to see Dirt Rally 2 in VR, tell them. Say, hey, look, I liked the first game. I really liked the first game. I want to see the second game actually in VR. That's where my money will be.
I don't even have the first Dirt Rally yet, lol.
Oh no, dude. You've got to. If you haven't played Dirt Rally in VR, it's just insane. I mean, it's a difficult game. Yes, it is a difficult game. They simulate so much in it. It's not an arcade type simulation, you know, an arcade game. It's a proper rally simulator. Gran Turismo Sports rally mode has nothing on it.
I've been wanting to get it on PSVR, but I don't have enough space currently. That guy Swill VR says, I'm getting a Pro later this year though, so it'll have more space.
Well, even my Pro over there, I upgraded the hard drive straight away to a 2 terabyte hard drive. I think the max you can go to is 4 terabytes on one of those. But yeah, I immediately upgraded to a 2 terabyte, though I upgraded my original PlayStation to 2 terabyte and then swapped that drive into the PS Pro and put a standard drive back into my OG PS4 that's over there. So yeah, but I believe Dirt is actually on sale at the minute, dude. It's really good. It's really, really good. Right, where are we going? We've been, should we go for some snow? We'll go for some snow. Yeah, we'll go to Sweden. And, where are we going to go? We're going to go for about, 6 kilometre track downhill. Compact snow, 72%. Let's, I've done a very old car, 70s car. Let's make our way up. So, we'll go to the 80s. Oh, yeah.
Guys Will VR says, it was on sale a week ago for dirt cheap.
It was on... Oh, I saw what you did there. Yeah. The googly eyes are looking. But, yeah, no. It is an amazing, amazing experience. It's so intense. It is a really, really intense game. Any driving fan who owns VR, Dirt Rally is one of those games that I think has to be a part of it. They're bringing out Dirt 2 without the VR is just like... What went wrong? Something that needs to be fixed. I still see... how can I put it? I kind of think it's a bit like force feedback and steering wheels with driving sims. That at one point, force feedback steering wheels were just so expensive, so rare, and everything else like that. And they're still, to a point, very expensive and quite rare. But every single driving game out there has support for force feedback steering wheels now. And VR, I think, is the same deal. That if you don't have it, then people are missing out. Because it just goes together. They work together so well. And that's what I kind of want Codemasters to see and get, is that, yeah, they need to bring VR into their driving games. Because it's got to catch. It's going to be at some point, especially with things like Connect happening. You're going to have things like Connect out there that's going to up the amount of people's exposure to VR to 6 degrees of freedom VR. And they're going to at some point go, well, why is the driving games not in here and things? And I mean, Connect obviously is not going to be so good for driving games because you can't do things like with this bad boy. So I still think VR that is via a more offside compute source, like powered by either PC or console, is going to be where driving games and as such really belong, where the compute power's there. I mean, the thing that's missing from Connect is wireless. I mean, and that's going to come to more sides here as well. We've got it coming along, and it's going to improve and get cheaper over time. But I think you have that model of very simple Go-like mobile power. The Connect hopefully has a bit more power than the Go, capable with hand presence and that non-tethered portability. Then you move to the bigger side where you have PC or console, and a much more robust graphics performance, and get to the wireless headsets as well. And that's where it's really going to shine for that side as well. because the tethered, you know, the untethered experience is really great, but it doesn't have the compute power that we have available to the PC. It doesn't have the same thing with things like the steering wheel. And we want things like the steering wheel. Right, let's get this Cosworth going. Cosworths, of course, Ford Cosworths, they're monstrous. This was a defining car of the 80s. You know, the Ford Escort Cosworth was just a true 80s monster. It cost a fortune, and it cost even more to insure than probably the car itself. So yeah, beast. Beast mode, engaged, on snow. Me dying, heart, whatever, I've lost count. I'm crashing a lot. Let's do it. Welcome to the Cosworth. There we go. Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 80 dead, to right 6. 40, keep mid over crest, 40. Keep right over crest, jump maybe. Caution 60 crest, jump, immediate left 4 long. 40. Left 5, continues 80.
All the snow.
Crest. 60 small crest bump, and right 3 crest. To left 6, 100. Left 4 over crest. Into right 5 over small crest, 100 over small crest pump. Right 6.
It wants to go sideways already.
40. Caution crest jump maybe. Left 4 over crest, open tag crest. Right 5 long.
No,
Crest
no.
60. Air down, turn square left over up. Into long crest. And right
No.
long 60. Left 5 over crest, half long, tightens 2 crest, 40. Caution left 5, into right 6 over crest, jump maybe. Left 6, 100.
Here we go, here we go.
4 long, over crest, over crest, tightens. Into right 3, opens long, 130. Long
No.
and right 4 over crest.
This guy is like a stone. How he manages to take it, I don't know. Windscreen's busted up again.
And left 3 tightens 2 long. And right 3. And right 3 long, 140. Left 2 keep in. Into right 4. And left 4 opens over crest 80. Caution left 5 over crest jump. Continues over crest 100.
Oh, come on.
Into left 2 keep in. Into right 3 opens long 60 over small crest. Left 4 60.
Opens to long, okay, left 460.
3 over bump 40. Left 2 through dead low cut. Into right 4. And left 3 past junction 40. And right 6 over crest and keep left on long crest. And crest and right 4 over crest bump. Left 5 and small crest 100. Left 6 into crest jump maybe 80 bump.
Snow saved me, I swear.
Right 6. And left 6 over small crest jump. 100 over 2 crest. Turn left 3 long, opens past junction 50 crest. And right 4 long, crest 40. Left 3 tight, low cut, 60 crest jump
Oh,
maybe.
come on, there we go.
And right 3 through dead, crest. Left 5 half long
Oh!
Small crest, bumps, 40, caution.
Out of the banks!
60. Right 5 past junction 40. Okay, left 3 over small crest, open past junction and times over crest. Right 4 keep in 40 over long crest. Right 4 half long. Into left 4 half long.
No, 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 no. Back end wanting to come out again.
5 half long over crest. Into right 5 40. Right 6 over crest jump maybe. And right 5 60. Left 5. Right 3 times. And left 5 40. Right 5 long over crest. Times 360. Right 5 over crest jump maybe. Into left 5 long through bump dip. 40 over crossroads. Right 340 through dip.
Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Wow. I'm doing terrible. But yay, it's just so good. Yeah. If you're not drinking, then it's a lot better to play, easier to play this game well. Also, I am playing this on an underperforming machine at the moment, so it's a little bit frame rate off. But that's okay, because I do have a new graphics card in the way, which should be here well before Dirt Rally 2 comes out. But, of course, VR is not in Dirt Rally 2 yet. It's just not there yet. Even though the game's not here yet, we know that VR is not in it yet. So, we kind of want to get that message across to Codemasters, and we're going to do that by telling them, hey, we want VR, you know. So, description down below, there's link, do that. Also, likes are great, and subscriptions are great, you like them. And oh yeah, that's a good thing actually. I kind of have to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed already, because over 450 subscriptions now. That is like amazing. That is really awesome, so thank you. Keep them coming. And keep comments coming and likes and stuff like that, because they're great. We enjoy it. Right, let's get on with it. That was the Ford Cosworth. Ford Sierra Cosworth. I thought it was the Escort, but it's the Sierra, isn't it? Wow. Okay. So, we've been to Wales, we've been to Finland, we've been to Germany, we haven't been to Greece. We'll go to Greece. And I don't know what track we're going to do, we're just going to... That one. Sprint. We are going downhill. Heavy gravel, it's a short one. 4 kilometers, well, 5 kilometers on a clear morning. Okay. So we've done the 60s, we've done the crazy Stratos in the 70s, we've done a Cosworth in the 80s. Group B, 4-wheel drive. Oh. Yeah, you know, I think Group B, 4-wheel drive, that sounds... Oh. Right. What we got? We've done a Quattro already in the hill climb. We've done a Ford. We haven't done a oh, come on. Lancia Delta S4. Oh. It's going to be done, doesn't it? out of all of these cars, I mean, that's crazy. Sorry, noises from outside. It sounds like an argument. Right, excuse me. That's not good. I know what it is. Whenever I want to do stuff. Normally a quiet neighbourhood. Got the house to myself. Then have this. I'll put this on. I'm not worried about outside, but I just had them right outside my fence, kicking my fence. That's no good. Right. Okay, let's do this. We're going to play a crazy car and not worry about other things. So, Delta S4. Yeah, it's a nuts car. So, anybody who's just joined in, if you don't know, Dirt 2 is coming out without VR. Unless Codemasters' mind is suddenly changed. And generally speaking, they're a company, they want to make a profit. Can't argue against that. So if they see, oh hey, there's lots of people who want VR and are going to pay for it, then they may say, okay, well, okay, people want it. And the numbers look good. Let's actually do that. Result. You got to tell them. And there's a link in the description to the launch trailer for Dirt Rally 2. So if you want to tell them, there's a place to tell them. Simple. Right, Greece. With another monster car in VR in Dirt Rally 1, because Dirt Rally 2 doesn't have VR yet. Is this sequential? We'll find out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left 5, continues 100, over bump, right 6, bump dip. Caution slowing, into right 5, into hairpin right. To left 5, 60, keep right over crest. 6, dip. Caution right 7, 80.
Oh! That would have hurt. No!
Water temp is creeping up.
Yeah, because I just busted the radiator.
6. Into right 4 long, 60. Right 3 don't cut.
It's a good job it's a short course.
Left 4.
I need to change. Oh,
Left 4. Into left 4. Into acute right. Into hairpin left. Left 6 half long. Stay mid over crest past junction. Left 4. Into right 3 long, sheet head. left 2 long, dip crest, into right 5, into right 2 late, start left 2, into square right, left 5 tight, into right 6, into left 6, into right 6, 60, right 1, into turn left 1 past junction, and left 4, into right 6, 60, keep right over jump, 400, right 6 over jump, right 5, left 6, right 4 over small crest, tight, into caution, right 1 down, into right 4, 60, caution, keep right over crest, into open hand and left, into right 6, into left 2, turn left 2, to right 1 over crest, to left 5, left 6 through dip, 80, right 1 past left side, into crest, to
Oh,
right
no,
4,
no, no. Oh, ouch.
into left 4, caution left 6, so immediate turn square left, low cut, into left 4 long, to right 6, to right 1, small crest, into right 2, to left 6, and right 3, long crest, wheel, 80, left 6 through dip, 80,
Look at this view as well.
right 5 over big jump, and left 5 long to finish.
Oh. Wow. Okay. That is nuts. Dreadful. Yeah. I am doing absolute dreadful, but that's fine. Because it's not about how well or how badly I do, it's just about getting the message out there that Dirt 2 is going to be released, and that if you want to see it on VR, then you've got to tell Codemasters and say, hey, we know you've got Dirt 2 coming out, but we really want it in VR. And hey, if they go, oh, we're going to make some money from people buying it because of VR, because that's what they want, then we get it. Hopefully. And, well, I wouldn't buy anything until they actually do get that.
10th is better than 11th.
Hmm. Oh boy. Okay. Let's do a continue. I've got to turn those engine sounds, the sound that I can hardly hear the guy at the moment, so I can hardly hear my co-driver, who has basically veins filled with ice, because he's amazing and doesn't cower away from my ineptitude. So let's see. Effects, engines. Announcer, engines, effects. There we go. We'll put that to 60. Then I might be able to hear everything else there. Right. Okay. Back. So what's next? We've done Bear now. I think we're going to Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo? Monte Carlo. Monaco. Yes. Let's go. Oh, this is why I'm doing... Look at this. AI difficulty. Professional. That's why I'm being shown up as being so bad. Though I am doing truly awful. Let's step that down one. To Clubman. So I can see roughly a little bit better. Okay. So, we're going to close my eyes. There. We've got another sprint. And afternoon in snow. Oh. So, asphalt, snow 1%. But it's snowing. Moving on. Right, that's Group B. Rear-wheel drive. Oh no, what am I going to do to myself? The next one up. Sorry, that's the four-wheel drive. The next one up. Group B. Rear-wheel drive. For some reason, I think this may go a little bit wrong. Right, we've driven Lancias. We haven't driven an Opel. So we're going to drive an Opel. A straight 5-speed rear-wheel drive Opel with a max power. Well, 275 horsepower is still quite a lot. I mean, it's not Lancia, and well, oh, yeah, Opel. I really want to drive the Lancia, but we have driven a Lancia before, so we're going to drive the Opel. We're going to make a bit of a spread because, we can. Here in Dirt 1, which is in VR, unlike Dirt 2. Seeing a theme yet? Right. Ooh, my. Yeah. Hopefully now I can hear the calls. Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60, right 3 over big bump, keep in, left 4 half long, 100. Keep left over crest. Caution right 6 long, acute left, 100. Keep left over crest. Right
It's going to be tight.
Down, hairpin right.
And there's some very nasty turns around here.
Left 6 continues over 100. Right 6, 60, crest. Caution right 4 tight. Left 5 don't cut. Right 6 and left 3. Into right 5 half long. Into left 4 long. And right 2 over 80 past lay-by times the 1. Left 4. crest, left 3, and left 3 long 80, right 3 long tightens, into left 1 long, into right 4.
Oops. Okay,
and
here we go.
left 6, into right 3, tighten 2, keep out, left 5 over crest, into right 360, caution left 6 over 80, tightens hairpin left. Right 5, tightens hairpin right long, into left 4,
You didn't see that, honestly. Didn't happen.
660 crest, left 6, left 4 into tunnel, 80, right 3 long, 60, crest, into right 5, into left 4 long, 60, right 6, into left 3 long, opens and tightens, right 4, and right 3 half long, into right 4 120 crest.
Oh, I like this car. Oh, I like it, but I'm scraping it up.
Caution crest jump maybe 60, left 3 long 60, right 3 long 120, left 1 long, into caution right 2 descending, keep out
Nope, nope, nope.
junction, open,
That was close.
right 2 to finish.
I love that slow-mo near the end. It's like, yeah. Slow-mo near the end is cool. Right, let's see. That is a cool car. I like that car. I haven't driven that car before. I need to drive that car more. Yes. Right, let's see. My driving is dreadful, but so we've done Finland, Germany. We've gone through everywhere. Let's go back to Germany. And we're going to do a longer one. We're going to do that one. Oh, I know this one. Yes. Yes. I think I know this one. Midday Clear. So, we was on Group B, we're rear-wheel drive. Let's go to the Group A's. And we've got Escort Cosworth. I mean, that is the legend, isn't it? Subaru Impreza, another legend, and the Delta HF Integrale. Just how do you choose between these cars? I mean, that's a car that just epitomized the part of the time when I grew up, but you would never see them. And you likewise should never see the Delta HF Integrale as well, but amazing. The Scoobies, you do see the Scoobies, but yeah, Escort RS Cosworth. It's got to be done. Come on. See if I can survive this without destroying this Cosy. Unlikely. Highly unlikely. But hey. Right. Let's do this. Cosworth. Check it out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Left 6, 80, through dip. Turn right 3 half long, don't cut. 60 crest. Caution, turn right 1. Into keep right over crest. Turn left 1, don't cut. Crest. And caution, turn acute right through dip, don't cut. Care right 4 half long. Immediate turn square left, don't cut. Left 6.
Square left, not square right. Damn it. Wrong way. Ah, that's a rock.
And turn right 5, don't cut. 130. Turn hairpin left, don't cut. 60. Crest. Right 1, don't cut. 100 through dip. Keep left over crest past junction, 80. Caution right 4 long. Immediate square left, don't cut. Keep in, rocks on exit. 80. Turn left 3, 80 past junction, 100. Keep left over crest. Right 5 continues for 100. Caution, keep left. Into turn right 1, don't cut. 60 through dip.
Whoa, smoke! Hello? Got out of there.
Into right 5 long, don't cut. Into turn hairpin left, don't cut. Opens 100.
Oh, I'm doing terrible.
Crest, 300 through dip.
Oh, I love this game.
Cuts down, 80. Turn right 1, don't cut, narrows, into crest. Left 6, 80, dip. Care, turn left 1, 80. Crest, past junction. Crest. And caution, deceptive, immediate turn left 1, gate on exit. 100. Right 6, 80. Turn left 1, don't cut. 100 through dip, past junction.
Well, to be fair, you can't actually cut that one because there's a load of rocks.
Care crest, immediate turn open hairpin right, don't cut. 80. Caution left 6 past junction, immediate turn square right, don't cut. Ditch on exit past junctions. Left 6, 80. Turn square right. Turn square left, 80 past junctions. Left 4 long, 80. Double caution crest, turn left 6, don't cut, ditch outside. 100. Turn right 1, don't cut, keep in, rocks on exit. Up. Right 5 continues for 100. Left 5 continues for 150 over crest. Turn hairpin right, don't cut. Into left 5 long.
Oh, I love moments like that.
Don't cut. Keep right over crest.
That was messed up, but oh, it felt good.
Right 6 over crest, caution braking, turn acute left. Don't cut. Into turn left 4, 250 through dip. Turn hairpin right, don't cut, opens. And turn right 3, don't cut.
Oops.
Into left 6 long. And turn right 4. Into turn left 4, 80. Crest 80. Right 6 dip. Left 6. Right 6 80. Caution jump past junction 100. Past junction. Caution braking, turn acute right. 100.
A little bit too acute.
150 through dip. Turn right 1. Into turn right 1, ditch outside, narrows. 100 through dip. Past junction.
Oh, that was good. That was good fun.
100. Caution, keep left. Into right 5, immediate turn square right, don't cut. 80. Turn hairpin left. 80. Turn hairpin left, don't cut. 80. Turn square right, don't cut. Into turn acute left, don't cut. Into turn right 4, half long. 400 past junction.
I love that sequence back there.
And turn right 1, don't cut. Into turn right 1, don't cut.
Oh, that hurt.
And left 5 continues for 80. 100 through dip. Right 6 and crest, 500.
Oh, poor Cosworth.
Caution,
Sixth
brake,
gear.
Turn right 1. Into turn right 3, don't cut, down. Keep in, rocks on exit, 100.
You hear that burble in the background.
Turn acute left, don't cut.
That is so fun.
To finish.
Oh, this game is quite draining, but oh, it's so good. I mean, rally driving as a whole it's a draining thing. It's like, oh my word, so intense. But other than actually really doing it for real or adding a motion simulator onto rigs, such as just having, you know, a simple feedback and the VR presence, it sings. It does everything that it's supposed to. It makes you nervous. It makes you go, oh my word. It can put some fear into you. It gives you an appreciation of just how crazy it is that people actually do this in real life. All for a cost that's a hell of a lot less than the real thing. You know, some of the, you know, that car that I was driving there would just cost a fortune. And of course you saw how I treated it. Not too well. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough to treat it really well. But I had some great fun. This is one of the things I love about VR, is that the things that you just can't do in real life, but you can in VR. Right. I think we're going to do another... No, we've still got more of these to go, don't we? So we're going to choose a location. Let's go back to... We haven't done anything at night. We'll go to Finland. Here we go. There. Oh, actually, we're going to go Finland, but we're going to do nighttime. Nice clear night in Finland. And we're on to done Group A, F2 kit cars. Oh, these can be fun. Seat with the Peugeot. We're going to do the Seat because I know what Peugeot I'm going to leave for the last one, because the last car I'm going to do is going to be a Peugeot. So we're going to do the Seat. It's a tiny little car, 270 brake horsepower. Nuts. Right, let's go do this. Oh. Yeah. Nice, clear, open skies in Finland. Looks really beautiful. Now, the trick here is, will I actually, I mean, look at that. That's really cool. There's a little bits in the air. I'm not sure if it's going to let me use that or if I have to do that, but we'll see.
5, 4, 3, 2, right 6 over crest, 130. Left 4 keep in, 40. Right 6 over crest, don't cut. 100, 2 small crest. Into left 3 long, opens over crest. 40. Crest, left 3 long, crest, into right 4 half long, 60, left 6 over crest jump maybe, 80, right 6 tightens 3 over crest, 100, crest past junction, right 3 over crest keep in, 80, crest, and right 5 over crest jump, 60, crest jump maybe, left 5, and crest jump into right 6 long over crest past junction, and right 6, crest jump maybe, and left 3 long, and crest, left 6 through dip, and crest jump, and right 6 over crest, tightens 5 past junction, left 6, don't cut, crest, into right 5, left 6 through dip, and right 5 over crest jump maybe, stay right, left 6 don't cut, 80, right 6 over crest, and left 4 long, crest, and right 6 over crest past junction continues and tightens 4 long.
This is a nice one.
Right 3 past junction opens over 2 crests, keep left through dip, crest, Right 5 past
No.
junction and crest.
Oh, that is so close.
And left 6 through dip, into middle over crest, 40. Keep right over long crest, jump maybe. Left 6 over bump and crest. Care right 6 times 4 over crest, jump maybe.
No, no.
Into left 4 half long, don't cut, 40. Right 5 past junction, keep in over crest, jump. And crest, jump maybe. And caution, left 4 half long, keep in, crest, rocks on exit. And crest jump maybe, into right 4 long times 3. Into left 3 half long. Into crest jump maybe. 130 past junction, crest. Right 5 long over bridge, don't cut.
That was good.
Left 4 long past junction, opens and tightens over crest, don't cut. 40 past junction.
Almost.
Crest. Right 3 don't cut. 100 past junction. Crest. 100. Right 4 long, opens over crest past junction. Crest, 130. Middle over crest jump maybe. Into middle over crest jump, 60. Rear left puncture, caution right 6 past junction.
Oh.
Into middle over big jump.
We're repairing that. You know, we'll take the extra time. I'm not bothered about time, so I was having too much fun there as well. My lights survived. I'm impressed.
150 over bumps past junction. Bump, left 6, middle over crest jump maybe. And crest. And keep right over crest. And crest. 40 past junction. Crest jump maybe. And crest. Into left 6 through dip. Continues over crest. 200 past junction. Right 6 over crest. And caution right 5 over crest jump maybe. 40 keep left over crest.
No, no. Oh. Oh. So good. So good. Not me, not my driving. My driving was awful because I got that puncture. Though I did manage to make it through that with my headlights intact. Yes. Okay. Right. Oh. Insane game. Absolutely insane game. Right. What have we got? I think we're due for another go through Wales. And it's Wales. I really should do one where it's raining. I don't want it to be too long. I think that's good. And afternoon, morning, raining. Sounds perfect for Wales. So, we've done our F2. We're in R4s. I don't think I've got it in me to continue all the way up to the 2000 and 2010s. So we're going to do the R4s, and then I'm going to do one more after that, which is going to be a hill climb in a Peugeot. So, we had an Impreza earlier. I think it's time for the Lancia. Here we go. And just remember, Dirt Rally 2, it's coming out, but the VR is not there yet. And it's up to us who want it in VR to say to Codemasters, hey, we want it in VR. And then maybe if they see enough people who want it in VR, who say, hey, we want it, but in VR, that's where we'll hand over our money, then maybe they'll actually do it this time, which would be awesome. So, Mitsubishi Lancia. Evolution Pro. We are totally on the right side here. Now, the steering wheel isn't where it should be. I'm just gonna... That's so wrong. Calibrating for where the steering wheel should be is hard sometimes. Never mind, that'll do for now. Yeah, that'll do. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Caution, left 4 logs pressed. And left 5 times to 4, over pressed, logs on exit. 80, left 6. Into right 2 times to 1, long, don't cut. Left 5, into right 6. Into left 4 times 3, 80. Crest. Into left 5 long, over crest. Right 1. Into right 3.
Oh.
Caution left 5. Into turn square left, don't cut. And right 6. Left 6. Crest. Right 5 past junction.
That wasn't good. I reversed off the damn thing. I thought I got away with it good, and I didn't.
And turn right 3. Into left 3. Into right 5. Into left 5. Into right 2. Into left 5. Right 6. Into caution left 5 over crest. 80 past junction. Turn square right. Left 3 half long past junction. Into right 5 long, don't cut. And caution left 4 long over crest. Into turn hairpin right. Into left 4 continues for 100, don't cut. 100 through dip, keep left over crest. Left 640, left 3.
Oh!
Right 6, left 6 past junction.
You do get that lucky sometimes. It didn't sound like much damage there, but I've got the effects turned off.
Caution, keep right over jump past junction, braking. Left 6 into open hairpin right. Left 6, over crest 80.
Wrecking those nice
Left
little
4
bits of...
tight, don't cut.
Oh,
Into
wow.
right 6 half long 80. Caution right 5 long, into turn hairpin left. 80.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I hate it when this happens. I can't get out. There we go. Sometimes it takes some time for it to catch up and say, you need to recover, don't you?
Right 5 long past junction, 100 past lay-by. Right 6 long past junction. Caution slowing 80 over crest. Right 5 through gate, water splash. Caution keep mid over jump, 100 down, braking, turn 2 right. left 1 long, opens to 2 long. 60, caution right 4 over big jump. And right 6 over big jump 40, down, right 3 water splash. Right 2 through gate, opens past junction. 60 past junction. Left 5 over crest, to right 6
Yes.
long, 60 to finish.
Wow. Oh. Oh. It's too good. It is too good. Oh. Such a hard game, but just so worth it on so many levels. Yes. This is a game. The sequel of this, it needs to be in VR, because this in VR is just one of those moments. It's for me, it's been one of those defining moments. I've got a lot of love for this game. On the PSVR, it just rocked my world. I got this steering wheel literally to play Dirt Rally in VR. When they said, oh, we're going to have the VR DLC, it's going to cost £10 extra to get in VR. I was like, oh, wow, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. And then I bought this wheel, and I mean, you can still see the first video that I drove in Dirt Rally in VR on my channel. It's the biggest, most viewed video that I have, because it was just so much good fun. And Dirt Rally 2 really does deserve to be in VR, because that will just make it. It'll make it something really, really good and special, which is what Dirt Rally 2 really does deserve. Well, you know, VR doesn't make it special by itself. You do need a good game behind there. And this was originally made when, I think, 2012? Something like that. And then updated in 2016 with the VR patch in terms of PSVR. No, 17, because it was in February. So PlayStation VR came out in about, what, the October? And then in the February of the following year, Dirt Rally VR released, and it was just brilliant. And, you know, then they had Dirt 4, and it was sort of like, well, if enough people ask for it, then we'll give it to, you know, we'll give it. And apparently not enough people did ask, so this time, Dirt Rally, yeah, Dirt Rally, the simulation version, 0.20 or 2.0, in VR. It needs to have the VR, because the VR is not there yet. That's a, you know, I want to turn that phrase around. The VR's not there yet, as in, it's not supported yet, and it should be, because wow, what a game, what a spectacle, what an amazing experience. It's just too good. I just want it. You know, I think that so many people in terms of driving games should want it. And if you feel the same way that I do, then tell Codemasters, hey, yeah, Dirt Rally 2 in VR is something that you're willing to pay for. Then that's what you say, you know. tell them what you want, because games companies, as much as they can supply different things that they come up with, original ideas, whatever, this is a racing game. If you don't tell them what it is that you really want from it, then how are they going to give it to you? You can't magically expect them to go, yeah. In this particular case as well, because though they've done so well with VR in this version, you know, in Dirt Rally, it really needs to have that push from us to say, yeah, this is something we want to buy this. Make it for us to buy it. That's what's needed. So, oh, that was an embarrassing moment of me going backwards off of somewhere there. Right. This is going to be my last one. A hill climb. Discarding event. Location. Pikes Peak. Stages 1. We've got different things here. Mixed surface, gravel. We're doing it. Stages 1. Full course. Stage 1. Afternoon sunny. And we're going into this monster. The modern one. The big boy. It's a monster. It's just vicious. Like, so vicious. This is like Ferrari speeds, but uphill. It's crazy. Mid-engine V6, 875 brake horsepower in a car that's just tiny, low weight, high downforce. Yeah. Crazy insaneness. Let's do this. Let's do this. So, welcome to the stream if you have just come as well. And the point is, yeah, Dirt Rally 2 is coming. It's on its way. It should be here in February. But it doesn't have VR. Now, I don't know about all of you, but I really want to see it in VR. So there's a link in the description to the release trailer of Dirt Rally 2. The official release trailer of Dirt Rally 2. Tell Codemasters what you want. If you want to see this game in VR, tell them, hey, I want to see this game in VR so that I can buy it and play it in VR. Because the first one was so good. The second one could be even better because there's been time in between that. And I know that even between the time that this game released and number 2 is going to release, there's going to be even more people out there that have actually got VR headsets. So it's the right time to say, hey, look, come on. You know it makes sense. Right. I have to say, I'm going to do terrible here. Because this is a monster, and I do not know the whole of this track, which is a monster man-eating track. Man-eating, it doesn't care whether you're a man, woman, whatever. This track will chew you up and spit you out, along with what this car will do. So, yeah. Look at this monstrosity. Oh. Right, we ready? I mean, look at this. Look at this. Okay, we're ready. I thought I was ready. I'm really not ready. Oh, going sideways. Oh, this car is insane. It works in reverse. You have to put your foot down to get the grip. Not on the brake though. To get around the corner, it's like you have to put your foot on the accelerator, and that is scary, 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 scary stuff. Oh jeez. That is just, oh. It's insane. Nah. Oh, I think I was going a little... I think I was going a little faster than that. Something's broke. Something's broke. Okay, I have broken a wheel. Have I managed to make one of these, that one. Oh, okay, let's restart that. I like that. Right, here we go. Where was that? Where was that one? That one! Ah! That's the button! Right, we'll restart that. That was insane. I mean, that's just a totally wild ride. I mean, that's like, oh my god. Okay, I'll try and keep it under control somewhat this time. I said, and I can't even get it through the gates without it going wrong. Right, let's do that. Oh, here we go. I took my foot off the accelerator, that's what's wrong. No. Oops. Right. I did better the first time. Right, let's just do this. A little bit more cautious this time. This car is just... This is monstrous. I mean, this is serious scary stuff. It's insane. It's great. It's fabulous. Apparently they thought I might have maybe died a little there, I think. Oh, wow. Okay. I lost a bit of the car. I think that might have been the front scoop. It's not going to do much for my downforce. Oh yeah, the front is... Okay, I think I should leave that one there. Okay, let's leave that one there. So, basically, what it is simply speaking. Oh, that camera went over that way. Okay, there we go. Basically, Dirt Rally 2 is going to be released in February sometime, but it's not going to have VR unless Codemasters sees, hey, we could make a profit here. I mean, they're a company, that's what they do. They're there to make a profit. You know, developers have to be paid for the work they're doing on making these games for us to play. and different things like that. So, yeah. Basically, if you got VR and you like your driving games and you want to see Dirt Rally 2 actually be in VR, then you're going to have to say to Codemasters, hey, yeah, you know what? This really does need to be in VR. It's the same with F1 as well. The amount of times I've heard somebody say, oh, I really want that F1 in VR. But it hasn't happened. Codemasters did the game that I've been playing here, Dirt Rally. They patched VR into it, and by all accounts, they produced something that is incredible. It just feels really good. There have been people that have said, oh, but if you look out the back, you can't see the back of the car. Well, that doesn't matter, because I've not been looking out the back. I think I've noticed it once, and that's because I did have to turn around quite a bit, and if I'm looking at my text chat, which is over that shoulder there, then I would look that way, but it's just too good, you know, it really is. So, people, if you really, really do want to see this out there in VR properly, I kind of implore you to say, hey, yeah, I really do want to see this and I'm willing to pay for it. Then go tell Codemasters what you want, because companies tend to respond to what you want when there is money involved. And there is money involved. Hopefully it's the right type of money to pay developers so that they can pay their bills. And things like that. You know, companies are there to make a profit at the end of the day. And Codemasters is no different. And I understand that. And I hope other people do as well. It's not a case of harassing or something like that. It's saying, hey, this is what we want, and if you give that, then we'll give you our money. I don't know how to say it any other way, but this is a brilliant game in Dirt Rally in VR. So the second one would be great, but it's just not there yet. And that's the whole point. But for me, for now, it's going to be goodbye. And if you haven't subscribed, then subscription button over that way, and there'll be like a video like up there and a video over there, and there's the description in the link down below that will take you over to Codemasters' official trailer, where you can say, hey, I would really like to see Dirt Rally 2 in VR. And that's all I'm going to have to say on the matter. Now, keep any drink driving to VR, not in the real world. Basically, that's another good message. In VR, fine, you can crash, you can do things. Leave it there. But we need the game to be in VR in the first place. So, subscriptions, videos and descriptions and stuff.